moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jones, and he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return, and the Lions will take over.
10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. The first carry now. This is Johnson. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a second and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a second and 3. Johnson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure, and down he goes. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. They'll throw for Barry, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Second and
off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
intercepted.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Room here to run. And now look at this. Big game. Packers put out. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
first down as Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a first down carry by Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers escaping the pressure right. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. On first down, Jones pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
At his 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
First down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Here's Rodgers. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. This is caught. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll try again with Jones. And this time he is in. Aaron Jones with his 16th touchdown of the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Lions nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. The decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. In heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Davis with a pick, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Now Jones. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Tackle made.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. On play action, it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Aaron Rodgers keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
This is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Thrown out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And a 42-yard 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Dean Lowry in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. A look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hockenson. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
3rd down and 13.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
1 yard.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Is a turnover on downs.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
1-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Chargers now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for number 82. Incomplete. It leads to...
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. A final shot before half for Rodgers. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
no
yardage. Okay.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He gets it left side of Johnson. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 41. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones. He scored on the ground and through the air. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
The ball carrier.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
So if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll get this one to Galloway. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
49-yard line.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
At the 36
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson.
The pass.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Johnson. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. We've now seen 3 consecutive 1-yard gains, and it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll look to throw. Going down the middle. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
12-yard line.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Johnson.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Ty Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll be a pickup of 29 yards there. And it'll move the chains. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Rodgers now on first down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that's caught inside the 30. Sheds up, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Packers 28, Lions 7. Eddie Pinheiro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 32-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. Johnson, it's put free. Football's held, and the Packers pick it up.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 45. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Flush to his right. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Number 82, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Johnson. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line.
Brought down.
The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go with Johnson. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. I got to tell you, I'm shocked. When I realized they were running the football at 4th in that distance, I thought that was a surefire throw.
I can hear it in your voice because I'm the exact same way. No one runs the football in this situation, right? You've got to throw it to have a chance unless you're them. Talk about supreme confidence bordering on arrogance, and they got it done, keeping the ball on the ground to pick up the first down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff, Johnson. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line.
On the carry.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 3rd and short, the fullback Burton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Taken down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go to Johnson again. And they can't bring him down. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 28. 31 yards there and a first down. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Johnson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer.
Matt Prater lining up.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.